Good evening, everyone. This is BremSter, and tonight I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Target Practice by Virtual. Yeah, it's always good to get puzzles by Virtual, but I do want to say that it would be nice if some of the viewers would recommend puzzles using the submission guidelines, because I imagine that quite a lot of you are seeing things from Logic Masters Germany or the Cracking the Cryptic Archive or somewhere that I don't get to see those puzzles. And if they're puzzles that are of the appropriate difficulty or would be appropriate for the channel, it would be nice to be told that those puzzles exist. I got a lot of my early submissions from there, and I was able to get several a day that were, or find several a day that would be appropriate. But at the moment, I'm really not able to spend time going through those. I'm too busy generating the content and actually trying to get some downtime. And because of that, I'm not being exposed to as many puzzles as I used to be. So it would be nice if people would recommend stuff, and that way I wouldn't feel like I'm just cycling the same setters over and over. But they do great puzzles, so realistically, it's not much of a problem. But it would still be good. I do wish to welcome a new Patreon to the channel. So Michael Bassetti, thank you for jumping on board. Really do appreciate it. At the moment, every penny helps. So thank you very much. Yeah, so apart from that, nothing really to add. Let's have a look at the puzzle. I do want to point out that at the moment I'm using the conflict checker and the check pencil marks option for my puzzles as a way of testing whether this is something that is good or not. Feedback so far has been mixed, and there is a poll live where you can go and discuss your feelings on this issue and vote. I'm still mixed myself on how this should be used, but yeah, it is something that I'm looking into after several people said I should be using it, because most of the community seems to. And they thought it was a bit silly that as someone who's trying to demonstrate ways of solving puzzles, I'm not using something that most people seem to use. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, this particular puzzle. So Target Practice by Virtual. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. Cells separated by an X must sum to 10. Cells separated by a V must sum to 5. Not all X's and V's are given. So it would be perfectly fine for these cells to sum to 10, these cells to sum to 5, maybe, I don't know. But you do not need to have V's and X's for adjacent cells to sum to those totals. We just know that where they are, they do. Cells separated by a black dot will be a 1 to 2 ratio, which just means that one will be double the other. The cells separated by the white dot will be consecutive. Not all dots are necessarily given. So that's what we've got. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. So the first thing I'm going to do here is, normally I would select all of the V's and I would just color them all low or mark 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think I can go further on this one. So, for example, I know there are 2 V's here, but they must be different. There's only 2 ways to make up 5, 1, 4, or 2, 3. Whatever this is, let's call it green. Whatever this is going to be one of them, and this is going to be the same, because whether this is 1 or 4, this is going to be the same V. So this is going to be a different V, because these digits have to be different, which means this is going to be blue, which means these are going to be green, and these are going to be blue. Now, the question is, what does that tell me anything about these? Well, these can't be green because there's already a green in the box. So these are blue, these are green. Now, this one has a blue in the box. So if this was 2 or 3, I couldn't put 2, 3 here. So this is green. And that's all the V's. So that... Now, V's that are separated by X's. So, am I needing to do high-low coloring on blue, high-low, as well as option coloring? Like, we know this can't be a 5, so this is a high digit. Therefore, this is a low digit. So this is either blue or green. And this is a high digit. And this is either blue or green, but we don't know which. All of these are high digits because on an X, you must have a high and a low digit. It's either 1 plus 9, 2 plus 8, 3 plus 7, or 4 plus 6. So these are all high. So these are all low. So these are all the blue plus green. So that's interesting. But I don't know which one is which. This is a high digit. These are high digits. And we know those are blue high. And these are blue low. I need a better way of marking this. So if I use... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change all of the green to blue. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say these are... If I go into the letter tool, these are B. These are A. So I should have put that in the corner. These are A. These are B. These are A. These are B. Sorry, B. And I can then go in and change all of the greens to blue. So these are low B. These are low A. These are all high, and they are high A. So this is, this could be 5. Now this is high B. So this is high and B. Now I need to put a low and a high on here, and the low can't be B. So there's a low A. So these are a low and a high, and they are both A. So there's only one more low digit in this box. These can't be low, but they could be 5. I don't understand. So this can't be low because it sees all 4 lows. So this can't be 1, 2, 3, or 4. So it's 6 or, whoops, so it's, I need to get out of letter mode. So this is either 6 or 8, which means this, if it's 6, this is either 3 or 4, which means this is low. And we know it's low B. So this is a low B, but it's 3, 4, which doesn't tell us, and therefore this being B, if this is 4, this is, it keeps doing this. This is the problem with the letter tool. If this is 4, this is 1, and if this is 3, this is 2. So this is 4 or 3, and this is 1 or 2. But this is 6 or 8. These are the same digit. So if this was 4, 8, this would be, so this is 2 or 4, because it has to make this up. So this is also low. But it could be low B if these are 3, 2. And 2 and 4 goes next to 1, 2, 4, or 8, which does not help me at all. But they can't, this could be high. But if it's low, it's A. Can't put low B there, can't put low B there. But I could put low B there, and this could be low A. If this is low B, this is high B. This is high or 5. If it's high B. This is high. This is high. Because I can't put 5 on an X and it sees all 4 lows. This is high. So this is low and it can't be B. So this is a low A. So this is a high A. And if this is low A, that tells me nothing about this. But it means I've got all 4 lows taken up in this row. So this has to be high. This is 8. So I'll get rid of all the lettering stuff here. But this is a low. There's a low A in here, and these are both low. These are all of the lows taken up in the row. This can't be low. This is 8. This is 4. This is 6. This is 3. This is 3. And B is now 3, 2. So this is a 2, 3. These are 2 and 3. These are 2 and 3. A is 1 and 4. A is 1 and 4. So this and A is 1, 4. So these are 6, 9. Now, if this is 9, this is 8. If this is 6, this is 5 or 7. It can't be 5. So if this is 9, this is 8. If this is 6, this is 7. So either way, this is 2 or 3, which means it's low and B. So this is a 2, 3 pair. So this is a 1, 4. This is not the low. This is the high, and this is the, no, not that one. This is the low, and this is the 1, 4. And I think I can get rid of all of the A's and B's in the corner now. So this is 6 or 9. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go A's go away and B's go away. They did help, I think. Let's just hope I haven't made a mistake getting rid of them. This is 7 or 8. When you're in letter mode, you can't get out of letter mode with the keyboard shortcuts, which is where things go wrong. So this is 1, 4. No, not 1, 2, 1, 4. So this is 6, 9, but it can't be 6. So this is the 9, this is the 1, this is the 4, so this is the 6. The 4 makes this 1, so this becomes 4 and this becomes 1. The 1 here looks up making this 4, 1 and 4. And these are 2 and 3. Oh, and that one's known. That's 3, that's 7, that's 2, that's 8, which makes this 7, 3 and 2. This can't be 1 anymore because of that one. So this is 4 and 6. This sees that. So that is 3, 2 and 3, which looks up making this 2, 8. 8 goes next to 9. And this is a high digit. Not sure I need the high-low anymore, but we'll see how we go. This becomes the 6. 6 goes next to 4. 4 goes next to 1. So this is 7 or 8, and it can't be 7. So this is 8, 2, and 3. Now this sees 2, 3, and 4. So this is the 1, this is the 9. And now I absolutely don't think I need the high-low colouring anymore, because now I have done all of the clues. I just need to do the Sudoku. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one sees a 6, so that's the 5. That's the 6. This box needs 3, 5, and 7. Well, that sees 3 and 7, so that's the 5. This is the 3 because of the 3 in the column. That's the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 9. I need to put 4 right there in the box because there's 2 4s looking into it. 5 in this box is in one of those two. 6 is right there. So this is 5, 8, and there is an 8 there. So that's the 5 and that's the 8. These are 1 and 7. And the 1 here tells me the order, 7 and 1. These are 5, 6, and 9. So I can see that I can't put a 6 there because of that one. This column is all but complete. I need to put a 7 in it. So this box needs a 2. These are now triples. 1, 3, and 7. So the 1 is there, 3 is there, 7 is there because of 2 1s were looking in, and then the 3 gave me that one. These are 5, 6, and 8. The only thing I can see is 6 doesn't go in the middle. Okay, this is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 9. 8 won't go in either of those. So this is the 8. These are 5 and 9, and I'm not seeing that. Therefore, these are 5 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, these are 5 and 9, and I'm not seeing that. But it makes these 1 and 7, and there's a 1 there. 7 and 1. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 9. I can see the 7 and the 9, but that doesn't seem to be resolving it. 5, 7, 9, because I'll take 7 out of there and 9 out of there. So 2, 3, this is 4, 2, and 8, which takes 8 out of there. This is 5, 7, 8 by the look of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 5, 7, 8, and there's a 7, 8. So this becomes the 5. This becomes the 7. There's no 7 there. This becomes the 8, and there's no 8 there. 5 comes out of there, but more importantly, that becomes the 9. That becomes the 5. That becomes the 9. That becomes the 5. 5 looks up, taking 5 out of there. This is the 6. This is the 9. This is the 5. This column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 go in those. And there's an 8. 6 and 8, which makes this 5 and 6, which makes this 9 and 5. And to end up, I need 7 and 9. And this 7 is telling me that that's the 7 and this is the 9. And that is target practice by Virtual. Yeah, not too bad. Probably should have done that one without the conflict checker, but this is part of the time that I'm testing. So I'm sure there'll be much feedback on how this goes. And setters and testers still aren't fully used to telling me whether I should have it turned on or off. I think that is something that is going to end up happening, but we will find out. Some of the more brutal puzzles, they'll say, turn it on and focus on the logic. And puzzles like this, they may say, turn it off and focus on solving. Not that the others aren't solving, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that was really, really cool and definitely a nice, relaxing puzzle to do on a Friday evening. That's the time it is for me. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you're enjoying the channel and the content and the debate maybe. I hope the stream that I'm doing tomorrow, which you will have seen a few days ago if you've looked, went well. And as always, good luck with your solving.